I'm Jim Macnamara. I'm a Professor of Public Communication at the University of Technology, Sydney.
And at this year's AMEC Summit, what themes have you seen throughout the summit?
I think there's a number of key takeouts this year. One of the things that struck me was a failure to be curious, as one of the speakers talked about, and I think that's a key thing. We often assume that the communication work that we do is going to be effective, but you can't assume. You've got to be curious to know how it will work. Another key presentation was Alex Aiken from the UK Cabinet Office, who talked about the need to make evaluation mandatory, that if it's optional people won't do it. Make it mandatory, but he also said you've got to back that up with a lot of training and skills development for practitioners.
And is there anyone good in the area like the UK government that impresses you?
I think the UK government, and I've been doing research around the world, I have to say the UK government is far from perfect, but is heading in the right direction, and some of the best practice that I've seen is actually coming out of government, particularly in the UK. Excellent.
So how have we moved on from a year in Amsterdam to where we are in Stockholm? What good have you seen in that year?
In terms of moving on, look, I suppose we have to be honest. I don't think we've moved on enough. But having said that, there's a lot of goodwill in these conferences, and it's a very important dialogue to bring practitioners, researchers, academics and others together. I think we are seeing standards improve. I think we're seeing new technologies come on stream. But I think most people here agree there's still a long way to go.
And how can people get involved in AMEC?
Individuals, media monitoring and analysis companies, PR practitioners can become involved in AMEC, and I think they should, particularly those interested in evaluation and measurement, which is really one of the key steps for this industry to go forward.